What is up, guys? Yellow Gaming here, and today I'm bringing you guys episode 3 of the Prelude on NBA 2K18. So I'm obviously still super excited about playing this game. It's been kind of rough because they only give you about an hour of gameplay on the Prelude, and I did all of that gameplay within the very first hour that the Prelude came out. So all this obviously I did probably a few days ago now. But we're coming up, I think it's like 4 days away until 2K comes out. And I probably have close to about 4 more episodes to post. So I probably got one for each day coming up here in the next couple of days. So I'm really excited to post all that. I mean, this is one of those series where it's just I'm having a lot of fun with the whole, even the editing process and recording all that. Just because this, I mean, come on, this series, like, or not even this series, but like playing this game has been so dope for me. I mean, the storyline isn't the best. I mean, sometimes I wish, I'm not, it's not the truth, but sometimes I wish 2K actually took out the whole story mode. Although it's like, the story mode does have a big extra added feature into the game. It really adds a lot of personality to it. I don't know, I just wish maybe they've just made better storylines. I don't know. I do understand the idea of having a rival. I think that increases some of the competitive aspect of it. So I'm not necessarily against that idea. It's right there. Pretty bad turnover. Coming down the other end. I actually prevent them from scoring on the immediate layup, but they're going to get that put back right there. But yeah, some of the storylines probably need a little bit of work. I don't know, there's been some real rough runs in recent years. I mean, the one that Spike Lee produced was just absolutely tragic. The one where your friend takes your car and drives it off a cliff. I mean, that's just like, what the hell was going on there? And you're apparently a killer because you pushed someone down the stairs. I don't know if you guys remember all this. If you don't remember that storyline, then I probably don't make a whole lot of sense with what I'm talking about right now, but that was just absolutely just stupid. Like, that was just a stupid storyline. Every single cutscene confused me because it didn't make any sense. So yeah, glad that cutscene, or those cutscenes are over with. Anyway, right there, I really liked that little step back move, that little push your right leg forward, pull it back, and then cut back with the shot. I thought that was a really nice animation. Obviously, wish I could have finished that shot, especially considering they came right back down, drilled that three to put them up 7-2, and obviously I'm not trying to lose one of the playground games on pro difficulty. If I'm doing that once I upgrade to Hall of Fame, I'm really in some trouble. But the same idea. Still got a little bit of work to do with this character. Still getting a better understanding of what I can actually accomplish with them. You know, there's a lot of little moves that 2K adds each and every year that sometimes they work one year, sometimes they don't the next. And sometimes you just get put in animations that won't work. I mean, that's the unfortunate thing about 2K. I heard that they try to break out of the animation-based system, which is obviously ideal, because sometimes some animations are like guaranteed for failure and some animations are guaranteed for success, and I don't think there should be a situation where either of those two are the case, because you never really know. You should be able to readjust your defense according to the animation, and you should be able to readjust your offense according to the defensive animations. I mean, it's just like, it comes to a point where occasionally in 2K, it's not a big issue, but occasionally in 2K you get put in a situation where you really have no control. Like, you may be in control of choosing to do a layup, but what layup your guy decides to do is completely out of your hand. And that's when they just do some crazy shit and chuck it off the rim, chuck it off the backboard. But from what I've seen, I think there's been some improvements on that in this game. That alongside the fact that you can shoot probably a few more contested shots than you could in the past with a better success of them actually going in. Which personally I'm really excited for, because that's a change they really had to go about making, because prior to that, I don't know, there was really no motivation to be a sharpshooter. There's no motivation to really have any shooting skills if there was no chance you're going to make any late contest type of shot. Because really, how often in 2K is somebody going to play such bad defense where you're going to be open for multiple seconds at a time? It's really not going to happen. And if it does, I mean, it's not going to happen very often that defenders are really that bad. I mean, I was a sharpshooter. I've had occasional games where that's happened, but or in previous 2Ks where that's happened, but it's a rare occurrence. So generally speaking, I think this game really increased the motivation for people to create shooters. Well, kind of. I mean, I'm ranting a little bit, but also in the archetype system, I noticed that if you choose to be a sharpshooter first, the rest of your skills go down significantly. So maybe there isn't a lot of motivation for people to be pure sharpshooters this game, or have a sharpshooting skill set. I mean, I don't know. It really is up to the person who's playing, obviously. But yeah, once you decide to put sharpshooter as one of your skill sets, I noticed that the rest of your skills like go down significantly. It's right there with Joel 3, and I don't really know why, but like your speed goes down a ton, your defense goes down a ton, your layups go down a ton, and it just doesn't make sense. But yeah, if you choose to be a sharpshooter, you're almost 100% guaranteeing yourself to be a one-dimensional player unless you really chose a nice secondary set. But even then, it might be tough because even the badges aren't good. So that was random rant. But yeah, some of the archetypes probably still need some work, but I think still they made such a huge step in the right direction. That's right here. We drill another 3. I'm just trying to create some. Oh yeah, I didn't mean to quit, but what's it called? I was just trying to make up for a few of the turnovers I got earlier this game, trying to hit a few threes. Right there, not the greatest defense, but we're going to get away with it. And right there, I tried to cherry pick off that bad defense. I figured we'd get the rebound. Figured I might be able to get an easy layup there running back on the other end of the floor. But my teammate just decided to chuck it like 20 feet out of bounds. So really not a lot I could have done with that one. That's right here, though. I'm getting just absolutely cooked. But I happen to recover on the defensive end, block him on his shot right there. Happy I was able to do that. And right here, our teammate decided to just pull up in this dude's face. I guess he figured he didn't get enough shots up that game. But it actually ends up working out for him as he's going to make it. Even to my surprise, when he shot that, I was like, oh, that's not going in. But he happens to make it. So I'll take it. So right here on the defensive end, you see he's going to try to hit me with another one of those post moves. I mean, he doesn't realize he's a point guard. Now he's cold. So now I'm just going to pull up in transition. Not going to work out for me, but I mean, I was feeling kind of confident. I mean, on the good news, I believe, yep, this is going to still end up being our ball. Sometimes you just got to try pulling up in some weird situations like that. Like I said, still trying to get used to what will work. Pull up, if you can get like pull up shots to work this year, that'd be really cool too. Because in previous years, yeah, oh my goodness, another turnover. In previous years, when you used to pull up in transition, like it never goes in. But I think that'd be cool considering that's a pretty common move now in common NBA areas, like especially the Warriors. They do that all the time. KD, Steph Curry, they just run down court, and rather than taking a easy layup, they'll just pull up for 3 because they know they can hit it 90% of the time if it's wide open. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I wish they could add a little bit of that to the game, but even then, I don't think they can create it so your guy can make 90% of open shots. I think they would still find that a little bit overpowered. So, I mean, it's tough. Like, I try to judge 2K's game dynamics and their mechanics and all that stuff, but, and, you know, when I think about it, like, damn, it'd be really tough to be put in their situation and try to do all that. Like, it's a lot of stress, a lot of people counting on you to do the right thing, and there's a lot of people who expect different things from the game. So how can you make it perfect for everybody? It's really impossible. So I think they still found a nice mix this game. So far with the gameplay I had, I don't know if it's because of the My Career build I chose to do that I was having a lot of fun with, or because of the gameplay itself. But I know I'm playing this game a lot just because I'm personally just really enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun with it. So I really can't wait till the full game comes out. I'll probably play My Career for like 10 hours straight. So right here I pull up on a deep 3, drill that one from almost mid-court or half-court, I should say. And my guy doesn't have a great 3-point rating, so right there I was surprised I cashed that one in. That was some limitless range type shit right there. But here's gonna come back down, try to hit a 3 on me. Luckily, we're gonna be successful in defending that. Right here, we're gonna get the ball back in transition on the offensive end. Try to hit him with a few dribble moves, a little bit of a hezzy. I mean, that's the one cool thing. As a point guard, I'm able to kind of create whatever I want to do. And I really don't get penalized for it. I mean, really, what are my teammates going to do if I'm the one dribbling the clock out? I mean, at the end of the day, I'm the point guard, so I have an excuse to do it. So that's what I've been doing. I keep clicking the start button. Don't ask me why. But either way, this game's coming to a close here pretty soon. And once this game ends, we're going to be just hitting another cutscene. So I'm gonna say my goodbyes right here. If you guys enjoyed, please click the like button below. Make sure to comment your opinion of the series and what I could do to make it more interesting in the comment section below. And lastly, subscribe if you have not already to stay tuned to this series and other series I got going on my channel. I'm going to let you guys just see the end of this little game that we got going on here. It's about to end right here. I believe we hit the 3 to win it. And no, we don't. And wait, this 3 to end it maybe? And yes, we do. So that's the end of the game. From this point on, it's all cutscenes. So I hope you guys enjoy all those. And I'll see you tomorrow on the next episode. Peace out.
Just about ready to announce the players in the showdown game on the Legend Court.
Hey, I think you're gonna get picked up.
Oh, man?
Yeah, you a baller, man.
Hey, appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay, players, we've got some serious action going down today. Tons of talented ballers have been showing out, and to honor the top players of this year's event, we have selected the best of the best for our final showdown game up on the Legend Court. You wouldn't be here today if you weren't already a legit baller. But we can only pick 10. That's right, 10 for the showdown game. So listen up. In no particular order, this year's participants are Hot Sizzles, Dudley Bob. Ankle bracelet. Above the rim. Deep three. Itty bitty. A to the T to the
Let's
F.
get money.
Jamal. Concepcion. And DJ.
My time, baby.
Everyone give it up for these ballers. Nice job, guys. Boom! Before we get this final game at the Proving Ground underway, let's thank the Jordan brand for putting on such a great event and all our players for really showing out. Nice job. Now I ask you, are y'all ready to see the best of the best go at it? Oh, come on now. You can do better than that. I can't hear you. I said, are y'all ready to see the best of the best go at it? Right on. That's more like it. Now let's all head up to the Legend Court for this year's Throwdown Showdown. Boom!
Yo, told you you were gonna make it.